It's 2019, the new year has started, and Tokyo Butter 23 is right here bringing you content every single day. And today's sneaker content is going to be the Tuesday top 10. So why am I bringing you the Tuesday top 10 on Wednesday? Because yesterday was the 1st of January and that was the Tuesday. So today we're bringing you the top 10 one day late. Apologies, but that's the way it is at New Year's. So we're continuing a countdown of sneaker YouTubers, and for the first time at number 8 we're going with some Japanese sneaker YouTubers, because here I am in Japan and I want to build a channel that has Japanese and English speaking people involved in it. So today we're bringing you a review of 2 sneaker YouTubers. The first is元Nike店員 Ryota, and the second is スニーカー研究室 ガバリさん. As I said in the introduction, I'm bringing you 2 reviews today of 2 Japanese-based sneaker YouTubers, and we're right in the middle of our top 10s. At number 10 was Tony D2Wild, and you can see the review up here, a link to that review if you want to check out what I've said about Tony D2Wild, and he was 10th on our list. Last week, coming in at number 9, it was Oh It's Teddy, and you can see Oh It's Teddy's review up here if you want to click on the link to that. But this week, it's 2 Japanese YouTubers. Koko Nihon no de Nihon no YouTuber o shoukai shitai no desu. Kotoshi wa motto Nihongo de 話したいんですね。この動画とか映像。この間はソシミュージックさんの映像を見てて、映像という言葉をよく使ってたんだから動画じゃなくて映像という言葉を使います。今年2019年はもっと日本語を使ってみたいのです。頑張ります。And I'm going to be putting a lot more Japanese into my uploads, and I do want to do that. I do want to have Japanese and English together in this channel. It's supposed to be a channel that bridges the Japanese sneaker communities and the overseas sneaker communities. So sometimes I will flip into Japanese and then flip back to English, but I think that's okay because it's good to learn new things and to see something different. Also, recently on my videos, I've been asking for one thing in each video, and today the thing I am going to ask for is a subscribe. 今日は登録をお願いするビデオです。登録をしてください。And without further ado, let's get into these 2 sneaker YouTubers from Japan, Moto Nike Tein Ryota and Sneaker Kenkyu Shitsu Gabari-san. Let's start with Moto Nike Tein Ryota-san. He is amazing. I have been watching his content for quite a while, and he's definitely got it going on. He's my prediction for who's going to be big from Japan this year. I predict his channel is the one that's going to boom. Kotoshi channel boom suru no wa Moto Nike Tein Ryota-san no channel to omoimasu. It's my prediction his channel is going to grow really well this year, and there are many reasons for that. One is because he often posts content twice a week, and you're getting 2 videos every single week, even though he's not in Japan right now and he's extremely busy. He works it out and gets his content up there 2 times a week as often as possible, always on that schedule and getting the regular content out there. I appreciate it when people do that. I think it's very hard for a sneaker YouTuber to be consistent, and getting it out there 2 times a week is difficult to do, and Ryota does a great job of that. 今は日本にいないので大変と思いますが、毎週2回アップするのでそれを感謝します。As I said, he's not in Japan right now. He did start his channel when he was in Japan quite a long time ago, and he's got quite a few subscribers on there already, but I do predict big things for that channel this year. But where he is right now is in Australia, in Brisbane, and that's the second thing that I like about following his channel, is because Brisbane is just a slightly up the coast from the Gold Coast, and I stayed in the Gold Coast for 1 year about 15 years ago. I loved it in Australia, and I love being there, and it's a nice connection between me and Moto Nike Tein Ryota-san, that he's in Brisbane and I lived in the Gold Coast, which was pretty close to where he is now. And then we get on to talking about his content. His content is usually about sneakers and sneaker reviews, but also he gets outside and he's in the community and he goes to sneaker shops and shopping malls in Australia, and he shows you what's going on in Australia, what's popular down there, what's big, what's not, what's hype, what's not, what you can get on the shelves and what you can't. And it's good to be able to see into another country and to see what's going on in the sneaker community in Australia, and we appreciate Ryota going out there, looking around and showing us what's going on down under. And the final thing I want to say about Moto Nike Tein Ryota-san is that he does a really good live. たまにライブをしますね。その YouTube でライブをするのはすごい得意です。And the reason that I like the way he does his lives is because he actually reads the questions in the live text and answers them. One of my favorite YouTubers, I was watching them do live the other day, and it was just like a normal one of their uploads, just talking to the camera. It was a monologue, which I don't like. But with Moto Nike Tein Ryota-san, he actually he reads the comments down below and he converses with his audience, which I think is quite difficult to do, but he does a really, really good job. And you've got like, 50, 60, 100 people all chipping in with their questions, and he's trying to read them and give an actual honest answer. Sometimes the comments are hard to understand and he tries to work it out. The way that Moto Nike Tein Ryota-san does his live YouTubing is really, really good. I really appreciate that, and that's one of the reasons why I follow his channel, and I think you should follow his channel too. Link down below. And then the second of two Japanese sneaker YouTubers I want to review today is Sneaker Kenkyūshitsu Gabari-san. To be honest, this is one channel that I kind of hope to emulate. Little 5-minute daily reviews, bang, bang, bang. He just bangs out the content every single day, and it's really, really impressive. His energy's up there. He's really interested in what he's talking about. Like me, he's in a tiny little room, although I'm here because Granny's still next door playing with my daughter. She goes home in 2 days. But Gabari-san is in that tiny little room, and he brings you sneaker content every single day. And one thing I wish to emulate about him is, well, there's many things I wish to emulate, including that daily content. 毎日アップするのはすっごいと思いますので、ガバリさんは頑張ってるのが分かってる。それは東京バッター23もやりたい。その毎日をアップすること。But also he does it with sneakers in hand. He's actually holding the sneakers and talking to you, which I really wish I could do. I wish I had the money to be able to buy enough sneakers that I could then actually show them to people rather than rely on screenshots and stuff like that. But that's where my channel is right now. But Gabari-san, he's always got those sneakers in hand. And he's always bringing you the content every single day. And going back to those sneakers he's got in hand, he rarely goes with the hype. Usually what he's showing you is what he's interested in. And sometimes they are Nike or Adidas sneakers, and sometimes they are a little bit hyped, Air Force Ones or Air Jordan 1s and those kind of things. But other times he's just showing you stuff that just interests himself. So what you've got is things like Diadora sneakers or Umbro or Admiral or things like that. And it's not always just about the hype. And that's another thing I really appreciate about his channel and something I'd like to emulate. So in terms of Gabari-san, the things that I'd like to do that he does is the daily content, sneakers in hand, and reviews about sneakers that aren't just hype. I think his channel is an amazing channel. 5 minutes every day. Check in, watch him, link down below. And they're the two people who come in at number 8 on the Tuesday top 10 for sneaker YouTubers for me. I know it's kind of cheating having two people in one slot, but I really want both of them on there. Originally I had Gabari-san on there, but then I've really gotten into Moto Nike Tein Ryota-san recently, and I really wanted him in there too. I didn't want to bump one without the other, so futari ga imasu. I know that's not great, but having two people on there at once, I think they're both worth having. Both linked down below. Check them out. So today's video, I asked at the start for a subscribe, so please hit that subscribe button and help grow the channel and get us towards 100 subscribers. 今日のビデオの目的はこのチャンネルの登録をお願いします。And I'll be checking in again tomorrow with daily content. I'm really trying to bang out this daily content, even though I work full time and I have a 1-year-old daughter, which takes up a lot of my time and turns my hair grey. But that doesn't matter because I want to do this every single day, and I'm doing my best to get that to you. Haven't skipped a day so far. Keeping it up, doing my best. If you appreciate that, hit that subscribe button. Like I say, today's video is all about the subscribers and boosting them up there. I'll be back tomorrow with the first sneaker review of 2019. Look forward to it. It's going to be Adidas. Keep your eyes out for it. Which one? I'm sure you already know. Check tomorrow and you'll find out which sneaker I review first and foremost, the very first sneaker review of 2019 at the Tokyo Butter 23 channel. Thanks for checking in today. Thanks for checking out my content. Click those links to Moto Nike Tein Ryota-san down below and Sneaker Kenkyūshitsu Gabari-san down below. They are worth watching and following. And I'll come back next week with another top 10 when we find out who's number 7 on my list. For now, this is Tokyo Butter 23 checking out from Tokyo. See you soon. Thank you for checking in today, guys. I really appreciate your being here and viewing my content. Over here we have the channel subscribe button. Channel登録ぜひお願いします. Over here we have the video I recommend you watch next. こちらはおすすめです. And up here we have a link to the channel introduction video. こちらはチャンネルのプロフィールのvideoです. Check them out. Clicking on them really helps the channel.